this is in between spaces. Hello, people. If this is your first time, you made the very right decision and you're at the right place. So, welcome. It's so amazing to have you here. If this is not your first time, welcome back, my people. Let's learn and grow together. And yeah, something exciting, compliments of the season. I don't think I'm allowed to say the other word yet. Christmas makes me so excited. How have you been and how is work going? So let's dive in. On the podcast today, we have an amazing guest, a true creative and builder. He's a WordPress developer with over 7 years of experience, and he's the founder of Laundryboy, where he led an amazing team in revolutionizing dry cleaning services in Lagos, Nigeria. He's the mind behind several intuitive designs. He's the founder of Sneakers Spa as well. So everything around your wears, your clothes, your shoes, they have it all covered with Laundryboy and Sneakers Spa. And he's the creator of Piggyverse blog posts. You guys, bring your seats. Bring your seats. A lot of tea today. Just sit, let's learn. In this episode, we'll be discussing what it means to found and build sustainable products and businesses, both in Nigeria and out of Nigeria. Some of the challenges of leading a team. How and why Laundryboy was created. Then building products with WordPress. The pros, the cons, resources for anyone starting out with WordPress, right? And then the WordPress community. We'll be discussing the WordPress community in Nigeria, and then advice to less experienced WordPress builders. Then advice to young adults on something special. We have a question we are going to discuss, and so much more, so much more, so much more. So let's begin. I would like to pass this information before we get into the details of the podcast. The audio quality is not as good as we want it to be, right? I don't know why I'm laughing, but in the last few days, it's been a great concern. But because I would like us to have this information and not miss out on it, you can listen to the episode. But if it won't be convenient for you, we have all the breakdown of this episode on our Substack account. I'm adding a link to it in this podcast. So just check the description of this episode they are listening to, so you can quickly access the Substack account and go and read up everything that was discussed in this podcast. There's a detailed breakdown of everything. Apologies, I am very sorry about the quality of this audio, and so I'm putting this out there in as much as I wanted to throw this episode away so much, but I can't throw it away with all the wisdom that he dropped. No. I'm working on improving my setup and audio quality, but till then, let's keep growing together. Wow. So yeah, let's get in. On today's podcast, we have me, Ayoola Daniel. I would allow him to introduce himself.
Okay, thank you. Hi guys, my name is Ayoola Daniel, or you can call me Iki. I'm a freelancer, and when I'm freelancing, I'm pushing myself about the corner.
So there are different areas of your life I would like to share the light on this podcast. And when you were introducing yourself, you mentioned that you are a builder, you use WordPress, and then you are also a founder. So let's start with the founder part. What are the brands or products you've been able to build over time?
So my biggest project right now is Laundryboy, alright? There are people that comes to the Sneakers Spa. It's also BBC that I'm trying to do a lot of tech people are those Sneakers. So I think one constraints that we had was like the fee were like experiencing a lot of people, but some were able to pay because they know how much they want the sugar. So like I mean we have a culture, we have a community of speak guys who are top team, leading our kids these days. So those people are our customers, they are our talents of this things and they pay very so that you get the sneakers clean properly.
Okay. So I know you mentioned some products you've been able to build in the past, some that didn't work out, right? How does that make you feel as a creator? You built something, it was sustainable for a certain period of time and it stopped at it.
I would say they are winning pieces for me. I mean, I learned from my video and I improve and things like that. So over the years, I've pitched quite a lot of products. Uh, some by fleet, some that I just stopped working on because I had other interests. So over the years, those my experience, reading different products that really helped me now. Which laundry boy, and she goes on going bigger. And it's really, really going big. Okay, you guys, if you don't know what Laundry Boy is, Gigi, please explain to our audience. Right. So Laundry Boy, we are realizing how people do laundry in Lagos. We offer free pickup and deliveries for our subscribers. We help you with laundry and cleaning it. Okay, if you have a pile of one thing or a heap of laundry, it's like you cannot do yourself. We help you. That is where we come in. I mean, you should have you should use your time to focus on the other things that matter. So we help you, just like our name, Laundry Boy, will help you to learn these things. That's so nice. And at the moment, we are offering free delivery. So go to their website. Laundry Boy is called us www.laundryboy.org. So you heard him. So reach out to the go to the contact us, reach out from there. Delivery is free, and you know how expensive delivery is in Lagos. Okay. So Gigi, what's inspiring Laundry Boy? Actually, this is not the first time this is not my first time in the cleaning industry. Right? Yeah. I started with sneakers, but I wanted to like do something big. I mean, I've never had to do my laundry in the past 4 years. I've never had to do my laundry. I mean, I put on this sorted I want by my laundry like I was like, okay, I think I can do into this industry because a lot of people like myself who find it challenging to actually watch their clothes themselves. So I just really how they actually started in 2022, but I didn't have the capacity, the finances to like push down the door, start with it at that time. So I just went into sneakers platform, just me sneakers, and then we do just play sneakers as sneakers platform. We also offer retail services. We can if you buy original clothes, we also sell original clothes. And because of your experience with sneakers, you know the original ones. Yes. I mean, it's easy for you to know when very bad. Yeah. The sneakers, the knockoff, original. Okay. So since you started working on Laundry Boy sales, you got the idea in 2022, but you started working on it like 5 months ago, right? Yeah. So what are some challenges you faced? Um, Challenges actually managing people the operational side of things. And we've had about 3 people in the last 5 months like work with us. I mean, it's challenging finding people who work like work with you for long. People just want to like make fast money. Yeah. So for every founder like myself, I think it's important if we take our time to find people who are passionate about it, or who believes in whatever you are building. That will be able to like stick with you for longer than don't hold their lives. But that's the skill anyway. Alright, that's the last question much. It's managing people. Okay. So let's shed some light on your freelance career. What when did you start freelancing and how has the experience been? Okay. Way back 2014 when I was starting out with tech. I think I got my first tech job as a social media manager, SEO best. I texted the company via email. I mean, they were not doing well in search, and then I could actually help them. I mean, I helped them, then I texted the consultant.
Okay.
Okay, so I texted them via email that, okay, so this is what I can do for you. And then, funny enough, the woman just called me. I was like, hello, sir, we would like to come and, we like you to come to the office so we can talk, but we would love to work with me. And then they are hearing a 17-year-old boy.
Yeah, that's happened.
Yeah, so actually, like, I met the woman and she was telling me about how I need to, position myself as someone that is quite offline and just like, well, eventually we had to, like, work together and then I was able to, like, everything with that SEO and I'm very inspiring in it later, but I think they moved to Agile Estates now. But it's the one of the, like, industry leading spark legal, like, winners.
Yeah. So the thing is, I know the part of, oh, you need to position yourself physically, but I'm going to pick the part that you took a very big leap by sending that email. First, that means you sent a very intelligent email for her to call you and say hello, sir, because she was expecting somebody well matured to be that.
Yeah, at that time, I think I just finished my senior secondary school exam.
That's brave.
I was looking for opportunities to go like work. So I sent it to
Wow. I love the fact that over the years we've not lost that willingness and that urge to like take a leap and go for big things. That was such a big move.
big things don't continue, like, for it and really good.
Okay. So for someone that been in freelancing like 2014
So, no, I actually started freelancing properly.
with WordPress.
Yeah, since it's not ago now, like, okay, on the website. Then then I didn't know what I wanted to do. I was learning a lot of things. I'm doing writing, blogging, social media management. So I had experience, like, it gave me a lot of experience running ads in Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Google ads, YouTube ads, and stuff like that.
Okay. So if someone, let's say a 20-year-old or 18-year-old wants to get into work, right? And they are thinking, should I go fully 9 to 5 or would I want to be a freelancer? As someone that been a freelancer for this long, what is your advice?
If you're a young person and you want to go into tech, um, I will advise that you're looking for about 1 or 2 years, learn whatever you need to learn, and then while you are learning, create products to post about it on Twitter, so when you see people reaching out to you, like, okay, yeah, I want to work with you, this is what we do. Like, if you are consistent with that, but this, you gather experience, and then you're able to talk about what you know. Like, so in that way, you're able to position as an industry leader.
Yeah.
And then these days, if you are not at the top of your game, you will find jobs. And even if you eventually find jobs, they're just like, top of
The top one of person that they've already gone fine, you are just taking what is out from that thing. So are there resources or tools? If I'm trying to start out from WordPress, are there resources or tools available in next? Which make your own experience, I can get that way.
Yes. I mean, WordPress is, in fact, very easy to learn. And there are two sides to it. If you want to learn WordPress web design, that's just WordPress design. Or if you want to learn WordPress development, that would involve you using plugins to, like, build very dynamic website.
Yeah.
So there are two sides to it. If you want to learn web design using WordPress, you can now to this page builder element or the review page or the recent WordPress editor, written like to build out blogs for website. I mean, blogs are edited, they are like, maybe blogs mean something website, like posts. So if you want to, like, learn how to build functional or very story website, you need to know how to use, like, paid bidders to you need to be able to use paid bidders to like create blogs. So all these blogs are now like what you require to make it a very, very beautiful website.
Okay, so you mentioned something around the piggyvest plugin or something that you were able to play with.
Oh, okay, okay. I had to like design piggyverse blog, which is like you can find that on blog.piggyverse.com. I read it with Elementor, and then there were some things the team at Piggyverse needed that we not available, or probably like they were not implementable. So I asked like big plugins, awesome plugins to solve those solutions. Like we wanted a feedback plugin, a bit of them, and it's like it's functional, but it's not something I posted online. I just make it strictly for Piggyverse. I don't know if I would maybe in the future, improve on that plugin and upload it to WordPress plugin directory.
So it can be accessible to
Everyone, yeah. So I'm not sure if I want to do that yet because of protest and social.
okay. So let's talk about the community of WordPress designers and developers in Nigeria. Is there like a community that people can? I'm just starting out in WordPress and I want somewhere I can access seniors, mentors.
Talking about accessing mentors or industry that I can learn from, I mean, you can find them on Twitter, but yes, they are cheap and not global, so that can actually motivate you. So it's important for you to like have a roadmap. If you have a roadmap, you have an idea of of what you want to learn and what you want to do, what you are positioning yourself for. So there are some communities on Facebook on Twitter as well. I belong to a community on WhatsApp. It's been like 4 years now, but that community is very, very active.
Yeah.
Or you only like you only get invites before you can join the community, all right? And then yes, join community number, open your eyes to what others are building with WordPress. And then there are job opportunities being posted on those platforms. But yeah, you have to get out of the game. Wait, now jobs
Okay. But there are not like conferences or like physical meetup, let's say for people in Nigeria.
No. I'm not sure they are. I mean, before they used to be like DV. DV is a page with on WordPress, and they organize meetups before online meetups. I think it's something that's not like it has stopped. People have stopped seeing stuff like TV meetups and stuff like that. The ecosystem in Nigeria, the WordPress ecosystem in Nigeria is not solid compared to other design industries like Figma, Fremont, just Bubble, those communities that very, very active. Shiny on children.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Okay, so when people say you can't be good at everything or you should just focus on one career and build around it, for someone very passionate about a lot of things, which kind of explains someone like you're very passionate about a lot of things and you've been able to navigate or find a way around it over the years. For a young person that is that passionate about different things, is there any advice you have? What can work?
Since you're not confident that
Yeah.
so it's less for you to decide, okay, if you really want this, is it going to like add to your skill? Is this something you're going to be very competent in? Is this something you're going to be using every time for your work? Then you should consider doing that because in this era, if you are niching down, you are not open to lots of gigs for the engineers, you are hot scale and you're part of it. So focusing because why should I can only use Figma instead of I can just ask one class and Figma Photoshop.
Or the Adobe suits.
Yeah.
Okay. So no skill is a waste. If you can niche down on a particular skill, learn it, be competent in it, then if you can wear another hat if you want to, but make sure you're competent enough in it that if a job comes through for that particular skill, you're able to deliver. Okay, so this is more like a personal question. Money influence and what fame aside, would you still be doing what you're doing? Would you work on laundry boy? Would you build products with WordPress?
Okay, if I had money.
Money aside, fame aside, yeah. Let's say you already have so much money, you already have so much influence and fame. Would you like to do something else?
Actually, I'm not sure. One thing I know is I'll be doing what I enjoy best, which is having fun and traveling.
Oh wow. Oh, okay. So, you guys, this brings us to the end of our podcast. But before we go, there is this question that he posted on his status, and he did not give us his response. So I am going to read it out. Right? He posted it, but he did not give us his own suggestion. He posted people's responses. So let me read it out. Now, this is a question that you can give me your opinion and thoughts on. I want to hear what you think. I know for young people, finance is a little bit of delicate to talk about. We are still learning how to navigate around it. We are still learning how to save better, invest better, make sure we are, in as much as we are growing in our careers, we are growing in our investment, right? But let me read out this question. Financial advice. I'm planning to move out from the slum I live in, but I'm worried if it's the right financial decision to make. Here are the personal reasons I want to move out. 1, my personal space. 2, space to focus and plan my life. 3, learn how to live alone and do things myself and be an adult. 4, meet new people and new connections. 5, change of environment. As someone young, I want to know if this is the right decision to make or I'm being overly ambitious. Deeply, we want to hear your thoughts. What do you think? What is your advice for this person?
Okay. I for me, I left my parents' house when I was 17. But my advice to people who wants to like move, if what you are earning per month, um, if what you are earning in 2 months can actually pay your house rent, I would advise that you move because that will give you um how do I put it? That would make you very, very independent. And then you have opportunities to like explore what you want to do, like and do at your parents' house, of course. And
I don't know if the things are not bad though.
then, and then you have privacy to yourself. But if you are still collecting money from your parents, my advice is you stay at home. So some of us left on to feed home and then you've never like looked back since then. And yes, we go home lots of times. I go home just think about my parents and stuff like that. But if you're not making money yet, or if you're just starting out in tech and then you just made like quite a few bucks, stay locked in for about 1 or 2 years, make enough money. So it's very easier for you to move because this tipping economy is crazy. What's the
The economic situation in this country, it is bad. Another thing too is investments, like you mentioned earlier. If you just made some really cool cash and you're like, oh, let me just move out, it's not bad. You have your freedom. You'll be able to think depending on what you want to build, depending on the kind of person you are. You'll be able to think clearly. But is that priority at the point? Are you able to sustain it? You get? Are you able to sustain it with the salary as he mentioned? Is there consistent salary that you are sure that in 2 months' time I'll be able to raise my rent? If not, and it's just this bulk money you're holding on to, it might be better you just invest it.
Yeah, or investing is another alternative for you as a young person. You can invest in crypto, but don't go deep into it. Okay, I don't want to share my experience where I lost like this year alone. I mentioned I lost about 7K to like trading meme coins on Solana. I mean, it's crazy. Different rules.
I'll cry you.
It's crazy. People will tell you buy they're going to the moon. I mean, sometimes I take profit. Sometimes I just leave everything. I mean, greediness actually. So it's better to just invest that money. If you cannot invest in crypto, that will not main point because that's going to like that can ruin you
Yeah.
or actually might not. Okay. Other alternative is investing. You can save a lot of your money or just start a business. I mean, look at what people are doing, what you feel people would like. I mean, you could start something in the pet niche. There are lots of businesses that you can go into, creating ways to like, make money. So think about that. Use AI to automate a lot of things for yourself, and then I think you'll be good. So it's better to like stack enough so you can move easily if you want to move.
Please, what he said, invest. And please, he mentioned to invest in crypto with a pinch of salt. Like, be very careful. For me also, something else that I can advise if you have money and you're looking for how you can um build wealth over time, I would say check stock options. Bamboo is amazing. I don't know over time that the security of your money with bamboo. And I will recommend you read Smart Money Woman. You don't have to be a woman to read it. You can start from somewhere. So this is the end of our episode today, where we have talked about some challenges and some wins that founders in Nigeria experience. We've also talked about building as a freelancer or a full-time, and then we've also answered this financial question. Our answer to this is not final. Gigi's answer is not final, neither is mine. Did I even give my answer? I would love to hear from you. What do you think? Moving out of your parents' house with that, let's say, 2 million that you came across when you do not have any job at the moment, but you feel that in the next 2 months you get your job or not. What are your thoughts on that? Right. So till next time, this is In Between Spaces podcast. See you next week Wednesday. Bye.
All right, guys. Bye. Check out laundryboy.co.
Yes, please, before we go, check out laundryboy.com. Check the design. The design is amazing. One thing I've loved about Kiki and his projects over time is the quality of designs.
All right. Shout out to my team.
Shout out to his team, like the design is clean, but don't just check out the design. They are doing free delivery if you're in Lagos. So place your order, let them come and pick up your laundry, and voila, you're having a good time. Merry Christmas in advance. I hope you're excited for Christmas as I am. And I hope that a lot of happy things happen for us in this season. Bye, guys.